Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Look, bad boys, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now giving no break. Police now giving no break. That old soldier man not giving no break. That you bring your eyes now giving no break. Hey, hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Hello there, ladies and
Due to the
gentlemen.
graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion
Welcome to
is
the
advised.
episode of gta5, played on the PS3. Actually, we are not playing on a computer. My name is Matthew, and with me, as always,
I'm Sergeant Talon.
my name for this it would be Global Gould. Just so you guys can see on who we actually are. We're going to go quickly turn the camera so you guys can see us here. Hello, guys. Like we said, we're doing a fun video today. My name is Corporal Gould.
And I'm Sergeant Talon.
So here we go. We're right now in Los Santos at the docks. We have a car right next to us here. We're going to try to check out a few areas that have been giving us a little bit of a hassle. One of the things that we've been having issues with is a few vehicles that have been kind of evading us.
And for those of you guys that don't know what evading means they keep showing up on the radar and they just manage to slip away. We haven't been able to catch them or find them again yet, but recently we have spotted them in the area. We're waiting for them to show up at this location that we're at right now. We're on the docks, and usually they come out through this parking lot right here. So once we spot what we're looking for, we are going to give chase to see if you guys can help us catch these guys and give us some motivation here. So we will get started. Let's have some fun.
Just so everyone also knows, we have done previous videos. A few of them have been on my account, and also a few on another account that was made for both of us, but for some reason we cannot get into at the moment. There's some kind of difficulties with it, so we had to make a new account just for everyone, so everyone knows about it. The one account that we were using was James Matthew, and the profile picture that you'd see for that one would be a gta5 pic. I think it was with a few towers in that for it. Another, the other profile is my personal profile, which is Matthew Gould. You can check both of those out. Subscribe to Matthew Gould's YouTube channel. we'll probably be switching on and off between this channel and also my original channel to kind of give it a little bit more of a spread of where we're going to place some of these videos. Do you have anything to add to that?
Pretty much, we tried logging into the original accounts, and somebody kind of, yeah, pretty much hacked us. Oh, hang on a minute. Looks like we got a one of the cards that we've been looking for. Hopefully, if it's a female, we have a hit here. And I'm thinking, so we're just gonna hit our lights and creep up the side here. Yep, and I think that's the one that we've been waiting for. Grab my gun out just in case. Looks like we had a negative ID. That's no fun. That was a false alarm. We'll have to take a spot and hide a little bit here.
I don't know if any of our viewers has been watching the news at all, but there has been a chemical missile, right?
There's been, okay, in Syria, there was recently somebody in Syria pretty much bombed their own place, and it caused a chemical explosion and a reaction. It's claimed pretty much around 70 to 80 deaths, half of them taking the lives of little kids. So what we have been reading up on and checking in is pretty much what happened was pretty much somebody had set off a chemical missile on their own country. So now what the United States is doing is they're sending our troops over and sending what they call Tomahawk missiles. If you guys aren't familiar with what those are, pretty much is they are missiles that are drones, so they don't have to have a pilot in them. And what they do is they are, like, what makes them special is the fact that they don't need a pilot, and they are smart enough to evade any aircraft, anti-aircrafts. So if something tries to destroy that missile, it does a sequence of maneuvers to avoid getting hit, but it will reach its target, and once it hits it, it causes a implosion with whatever it hits, and it causes a ring of fire that spreads in a certain area around it. So pretty much whatever it hits, it destroys, and then it burns. So we sent at least so far 60 of those missiles from overseas to Syria, and some of them have hit already. So, nothing has really come out of it yet. So we're hoping that eventually it doesn't cause some sort of war. And then on the other hand, pretty much we recently started doing training with South Korea. With South Korea, and they are preparing for the worst. There's been a lot of stuff with ISIS going on. There's been stuff with Syria going on. There's been stuff with North Korea threatening to bomb us and point missiles at us. Just quite a bit of interesting stuff like that. So now we're starting to do something about it, and we're preparing ourselves. The main point to Syria was the fact that since there was a small portion of chemical warfare, we are attacking Syria because we don't want that to end up hitting everywhere else and causing a world war. So we're working on neutralizing that.
Hopefully, all goes well. Can you neutralize that? Not have any kind of hassle with that. Wasn't that one of the colors that just passes that was
Silver, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go find out. He's
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out. Giving us a foot chase here. Oh. Go. I'm going to try to quickly pull out my taser here.
Oh,
Where is it?
right then.
There it is.
Trying to back up with him.
Yes, see.
We'll get him.
Oh,
Don't you worry.
Apparently, we're just chasing down this guy. This is one of the suspects that has been invading us, giving us a hard time trying to catch him.
We've been trying to catch this guy for like 2 weeks now. So this is something that we've been waiting for. We're not sure how this guy does it, but he's been doing a really good job at getting away from us. As you can see, come on, I've got him. Purple pants straight shirt. Come on. Run faster, Franklin.
Right?
Come on, we can get this. Damn, this fucker's fast. Sorry for the swearing, guys, but this guy's really been asking for it. We've waited so freaking long to get this guy, it's ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Come here.
There you go. There you go. Down.
I'll taser you again. Ha!
Finally got him.
Still gonna move? Shot him in the neck with a taser. Good deal.
Now, just so you guys also know, we'll be getting into like pursuits and that with the local PD on this game. Okay, we're not using any mods. Okay, so you won't hear the call outs and all that. Okay, but when we see the like hear the sirens, if they're coming up behind us, if they're coming at us, whatever the case may be, okay, we will join the pursuit and try to help the local PD. Stop the vehicle in which they're chasing. We will not know, why they're chasing them. No, nothing. Okay. We'll be doing. We'll try to do like the pit maneuver, the rolling roadblock. Sorry, it's a little bit of a tongue twister. We'll be trying to do multiple things to try to stop the vehicles. One of the things we will not do is get out of the vehicles and interact.
Since we do not have the modification for online use, we can help the cops by making the car stop, but we cannot get out of the car and interact to help them, or else they will get the cops after us.
That's the last thing that we want because we're trying to make this a clean video. Yes, there will be a video coming up, sometime soon. It might even be later on tonight that we upload another video.
It will be for
Um,
anyone over the age of 18, pretty much uncensored.
yes.
Well, not uncensored, but unfiltered.
Everything goes. We are going to do our best to do another video possibly tonight. If not tonight, we'll probably do it tomorrow night.
And somebody stole my freaking cop.
No, it's up in that alley, bud. No.
Is it?
It's up over there, I think. Unless they despawn.
Yeah. Oh, nope, it's still there. That is awesome.
That is low. That's what that is.
That worked out well. Sleep mode.
Yep. That's what your phone is on. It is.
What the hell? Oh, hell no. Come here. You ain't gonna fucking rip me out of my damn police car.
But in the next video that we do, we're going to be basically running from the cops. We're going to try to get the cops on us and do whatever we have to do to, get a pursuit going. To understand how long we can make it without dying or without being busted. Okay? And also, just for the viewers' sake, we have beaten the game. Both me and my sergeant here have both beaten this game. We know almost all the roads by the back of our hands. Then again, we've been kind of driving and learning the roads and trying to make sure we can do this properly and not wrong.
We did have some equipment malfunctions, so we apologize if the videos are not fully up to par because we're a little rustic. So we do apologize. We will reduce some of the videos that we've done due to language and or other technical difficulties. We want to make sure that everything's properly working. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know.
I would like to see it, up to, I'd like to see this video get at least, want to see, 15 likes?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Let's do 15 likes, okay, for this video. And for the next video, what we'll do is we'll either do another one of these types of videos, or we might do, I don't know, maybe running from the cops. We might end up showing you just a brief thing for the game itself to help you guys out, like a gameplay type deal. Would be more than willing to help out anyone that is interested. Another thing that we might do as well is like another leap of faith, which is where we take a helicopter
And take it to its highest peak and see if we can actually survive. Right now, I'm going to have a little bit of fun with you guys, and I'm going to steal a decently fast car and head out to the garage and start some trouble with the police. Now, I've only been able to ever do it once, but I did figure out a way to get 5 stars and completely evade the cops and make those stars go away.
without using any cheat codes. I'm an eyewitness to that one.
No cheat codes, no mods, just a regular car out of the, what was it, the legendary, or, no, the luxury. It was one of the luxury mods.
That you can actually buy once you unlock your garage and once you have the money for the vehicle itself. It will be dropped off to your special, what I call the special ops garage. It's basically your garage that can fit 4 vehicles in it, which you'll see just momentarily. He's going to be going to it right now.
What I'm going to do is order it right now. I will order it right now and show you guys, just so
You
you
should
can...
be able to do it in but
It wasn't allowing me to.
it's up. So you go to travel and transport. And you go down to that list. There's multiple things you can buy.
Here's all. I think I'm going to take the Cheetah instead of the Entity XF you see there. The Cheetah is a little bit faster, so I'm just going to grab that and have a little bit of fun with it. I'm just going to leave it the color that it shows.
You gotta pick a color, but let's go with that blue. I think that's good.
Okay.
So,
Alright, now it should show up in our garage here within a few seconds. The order has come through. I'm just going to drive along and hit the garage.
are you gonna upgrade it and all that?
Yep. I will be upgrading the car, make the tires bulletproof, so we can have a little bit more fun.
Tires being bulletproof does not mean that it will not work against the spike strips that they do put out.
Spike strips are the only things that can
And
take
will.
out the bulletproof tires. They had to come out with something that could pretty much take out the tires being that way, or else you wouldn't be allowed to have bulletproof tires.
Now, I know I shouldn't say this. I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this, but if you guys are looking for a really good person to watch on YouTube,
We are taking you to our sponsor.
we're gonna take you not really to a sponsor, just to one of the guys who I have been talking to myself to get help, just so I know what to talk about, kind of thing, and how to work it. The one person I will tell you to go to is Jeff Favignano. I'll probably link his name down in the description for you. The reason why I say that is because of the fact that he's a great guy. His videos are awesome. I actually, myself, I've been watching his videos nonstop. He does a lot of like American Truck Simulator. He does LSPDF Bud. He does My Summer Cud. He does some really good things on his channel, and he's honestly, I think he would be my mentor. He'd be someone who I'd look up to for these types of videos. He does do a lot of modification, doing the mods and that on his computer. Unlike us, we don't have that privilege to do so. But we're
We
at
wing
least winging it, trying to make it look good for our viewers, and also, so then maybe we can actually get some help as well. So we'll see on where this goes from here. But like I said, go to Jeff Favignano. He's a great guy. I actually enjoy watching his videos myself. So,
Very funny, very entertaining.
yes. And he makes it seem like you're right there with him, basically. And it's an interesting way of looking at doing some of these videos.
Oh, before we get to the garage, while my car is still alive, I just want to point something out to you guys. If you go to the garage that can hold 4 vehicles at once, please be careful and don't shoot anybody in the surrounding area. It is a purple gang territory, and if you shoot one of them, you'll have at least 30 to 40 members come after you at once, and it does get overwhelming. I have not yet been able to avoid them. As you can tell, there was only 2 that time, thank God. Get it here before you wreck it.
I'm not gonna.
Shh, you always wreck it.
Shut up!
You're gonna wreck it. crash my car.
Ooh. I know what I'm going.
Don't crash my car. Thanks, sounds mean.
You driving out with a tank, my friend? Enjoy. No joke.
Just for a little bit more entertainment, we'll put a funny horn on it. Keep you guys entertained.
Why not? You know, this is something that we enjoy doing, so we might as well keep you guys entertained as much as possible.
Find a good color.
Yellow. Yeah, look, very nice yellow.
Race yellow?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do race yellow.
Spoiler.
It's all about making a statement.
Suspension, make it lower and faster. Transmission.
You wait to see how slick your transitions are.
Turbo.
Beat the wheel. Well, yeah, got two wheels.
You need a rocket launcher to put a flat nose.
Darken up the windows so they can't see what we are.
Good. Now, one of the things that one of the ways that I know on how to get in trouble with the cops is by going to the local police departments in the game. Okay, and just start firing your weapon off. Just kind of be careful. Hopefully, around your vehicle to get away.
Some of the things that I do is invade the military base.
That's always fun to do.
I do it because I'm good enough to
Get away.
outmaneuver them
Hey, so can I.
and get away from them. I have a better success rate of getting away.
Just so you guys also know,
That's why I'm driving.
that's the point I was going to make. My sergeant is the one driving. I'm not, only because of the fact that, like you guys said before, I suck at driving. I normally crash the vehicles before we go into the garage. But this time around, I was able to not crash like others thought we were going too, so we are going to go and find the military base. Up. Yeah. Up a little bit more, buddy.
That's right here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to drive somewhat appropriately so I don't damage the car before we get there. But I'm not going to sit here and not go around people.
Just so people know here. Oh. I will give you guys the name of the military base in which we're going to. It's Fort Zancudo, which is up in like Blaine County / the highway department type deal. It's just right before you would get into like Fleeto Bay in that area there. Um, you just, if I was you guys can't drive quickly to get in and out. I wouldn't suggest going in there myself. But if you're as good as my sergeant here, go for it. I'm not gonna tell you guys not to really do it. Um, I'm just not as good. Get in, get right back out. Normally I drive around inside the base and I invade them. And
Pretty much, if you don't know what you're doing, try just to mess with the cops and not go into the military base. But if you're an experienced driver with the game and have a decent car, I strongly suggest if you want to have a lot of fun and give yourself a challenge, I strongly suggest going to do the military base.
if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this. It gives you like 4 stars right off the bat, which will begin your pursuit. It will bring out a helicopter. It will.
You get helicopters, you get the vans, the SWAT team, and the
Undercovers.
yes.
And also the military. Don't forget the military.
Take as many hills as you can.
In other words, go off-road. It's okay to damage your vehicle if you're off-roading it. We've learned that if you go up on a hill, the cop cars are unable to climb the hills as quick as what you can if you have a fast vehicle like this one here.
Right now we are using the Cheetah. It's in the
Luxury.
section of the cars for sale that you can get, that you can special order to your garage. A little tip for you if you're going to hit the military base, if you want to hit it up and get out of there and get rid of a few stars quickly, you can drive through the hills, and if you can get far enough away from the cops and park yourself on a big steep hill at the top of it, get out of your car and switch to a machine gun, take out the helicopters and get back in your car and drive to a different location, and then just keep doing the same thing. I know if you get rid of the helicopters, the cops are unable to really find you. I mean, usually, like, I don't claim to be better than anybody else, but I'm good enough to, I'm good enough to get 4 stars and get rid of them quickly, but there are some times where I have not been able to get away, and that I have had to restart it and haven't been able to get away and crash my car or had the car explode. I've been busted, I've been killed by the cops. It does happen. Nobody's perfect. If they tell you they're perfect, they're a bunch of liars. Just sharing some personal experience with you guys. Practice does make perfect.
And it's the truth on that one. Like, for the cops idea, okay, that was actually my idea to do. Reason being is because, in fact, I know how to do the pit maneuver. The rolling roadblock, that's not that hard to do. The rolling roadblock, all you gotta do is just,
As you can tell, we just got 4 stars, and I am getting the hell out of here because I just almost got shot by a damn tank. So I am taking the hills. As you can tell, they have helicopters after me already. There's more than one. There's not enough time for me to get out and kill one of them, so I am getting out of Dodge.
as I was saying before, before he got to the military base, the rolling roadblock is not that hard to do. Okay, guys?
There goes the ass under my car. But hey, it looks a little bit better. Wow, that thing almost landed. Oh crap. That was awesome. Okay, now that I'm actually on the road, I can actually, yeah. Knew that car was going to do that eventually. Oh, hello. Oh. One thing that I usually do to get away from the cops also, to get rid of the 4 and 5 star wanted level, is if you can backtrack, like if you have a fast enough car and you can backtrack all the way to the helicopter pad, I strongly suggest you do it because if you can get there fast enough to get the chopper off the ground, you actually can go out into the ocean far enough to where the helicopters and the cops won't chase you. And unfortunately, I got wasted because the cop car smacked me the right way, and I went flying through the windshield.
We will not be taking out anything that we do. We're not going to be editing it at all. We're just going to post it the way we put it. Nothing's going to be changed at all. I can make the promise to that one because, well, we don't want to be, taking something out that could possibly give us more views. Give us something different for someone else to think, hey, why don't you try this?
Unfortunately, I spawned right next to the police station, so I'm going to pull in here, grab some armor, grab a cop car, and we will reset ourselves.
Rolling roadblock, you just pull in front of the vehicle, okay, that is being chased. You just start decreasing your speed a little bit, sooner or later you'll be down to not moving at all. And you can actually get it, the chase to stop. One of the things I like to do is, once you know that the cuz stopped, is I always go ahead and put my cud at an angle, make sure it's not going to try to get around me, so that the following officers can do what they have to do.
Not sure if you can actually see it, but I'm actually sitting here watching a person over across the street, across from the liquor store. I'm gonna pretty much go see if I can find a police, a cop motorcycle up the road here a little ways. If I don't smack into a deer first.
Which I hope not.
Nope. And apparently there is none, so we're gonna keep driving forward a little ways, and hopefully one will spawn. We'll try not to damage the car too bad in the meantime. Obviously, we're not going to find one very easily, so we're going to sit here for a brief second and see if anything wants to show up chase-wise. we're gonna go into the. We're gonna head back towards the city and drive around a bit. See if we can't find something going on.
Things I've seen, that I've learned from the game is, if you want to help out the local cops and that, especially here in Fleet Bay, which is where we are currently, where we're going to actually be leaving, is if you drive up and down every street, okay, sooner or later there's going to be a chase happening that appear behind you. So that's just something to think of.
Just gonna show you guys something real quick here. These red tanks, 9 times out of 10, if you shoot them, they do leak and they will explode. So don't be too close. If you find a gas can, alright guys, we're going to take a brief intermission here, but we will be back.
We'll either be helping out the local PD or we'll be running from them. We'll see what happens next. You guys have a good night, and like always, we'd like to say thank you for coming to watch our videos. And please make sure you hit that like button. I would like to see a 15 like spike by the next video of next weekend. I want to see either Saturday or Sunday we'll be making another video. So please, once again, have a good night, guys, and also subscribe to this channel. Have a good night, guys.